Buenos dias, amigos. It's 6:30 in the morning here in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And I'm down by the docks because today we're going to be taking a ferry from Argentina over to Uruguay. So I thought this would be a really interesting video to make so you guys can see how you get from Argentina to Uruguay by boat. And it should also be beautiful as well, because when we arrive in Uruguay we'll be getting into a UNESCO World Heritage Site location, a place called Colonia. So hopefully that'll be really beautiful as well, and hopefully the trip over will be interesting. So yeah, I'm on the way to the ticket office now to pick up my ticket for the ferry, and I've got my rucksack on my back. So yeah, come join me. Let's see what this passage over to Uruguay is like. Vamos. Okay, trámites de embarque, informes, turismo, arribos. I think I'm checking. Okay, so we're just coming into the ferry terminal now, and I'm going to try to find where I check in. Hola, una pregunta. ¿Dónde hago mi check-in? ¿Es aquí?
¿A qué hora viajas?
A las 8, como en Bukibus.
Sí, acá, esta fila. ¿Te está caminando?
Esta fila, ¿dónde entro? Aquí con el señor. Acá y... ok, es Bukibus. Ah, ok, aquí con la persona.
Exacto.
Sí. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. Okay, so you guys can see that the queue is quite big for this ferry boarding. So hopefully we got in time. We're about 2 hours early, like it says on the ticket. So hopefully I think we'll be on time.
Adelante 11.
Hola,
Viernes, sábado y domingo.
buenos días. Para Uruguay.
Bueno, ya tiene.
Para
pasajes.
Colonia, sí, ya tengo para aquí. A las 8:15.
Maleta, luggage. Muy bien. Ahora, migraciones arriba.
Ah, aquí era la migración.
Sí.
Y luego bajar al
No, se va arriba al barco. Sí.
Ah, ok. ¿Cómo llego arriba?
Allí hay una escalera mecánica.
Ah, ok, perfecto. Gracias, señor.
Chau.
Okay, yeah. So I just got my ticket printed out, and I'm on the way to the migration now. So yeah, wow, that was a long queue. It's I think I was in that queue for over an hour. Yeah, wow. Okay, here we are at migration. Wow, so that took a really long time. I got to the port 2 hours before, just like it said on my ticket, and I'm literally 10 minutes away from the boat leaving. I'm just about to board now, so I only just made it. That's crazy. I wasn't allowed to film back there because that was the migration. I had to go through, show my passport to leave Argentina, and then had to wait in another queue to show my passport to enter Uruguay. So that whole thing took 2 hours, and I'm about this close to missing my boat, but here we are now. I think we've made it. Hola, buenos días. Okay, guys, we made it onto the boat. Now there's not really much to see here. There's just a lot of seats, a little duty-free shop, and a little restaurant in the front as well. But it's not that exciting, really. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, go have a little shave, and then probably just sit down and take it easy for the whole journey. But I'll show you when we get off. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've just got off the ferry and we're now in Uruguay, in the little town called Colonia. So the ferry didn't actually take very long to cross the Uruguay River from Buenos Aires to Colonia. It took about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. And it was fairly uneventful really. There was just a lot of seats in there, everyone was sat down. And yeah, there wasn't any balcony or terrace area outside to get some fresh air. It was all just sort of like inside. Yeah, so we're in Uruguay and it's exciting for me. It's the first time I've ever been to this country. So let's take a little wander around and see what there is in this town. So yeah, let's go. Hola. Sí, ¿se puede pagar con tarjeta?
No, solo efectivo.
Solo efectivo, sí. Gracias. Ah, hay un lugar aquí donde se puede cambiar argentino a uruguayo.
Enfrente.
Casa de cambio, gracias. Okay, so that lady's just told us that we can go change our Argentinian pesos for Uruguayan money here, just across the road here. So yeah, let's go do that because I've got about $11–12 in Argentinian pesos. Okay, so we just went and changed 9,900 Argentinian pesos for some Uruguayan notes. So yeah, let's go spend some of it. Let's go into this supermarket.
¿Cuánto es que carga esto?
Okay, gracias. Gracias. Colonia de Sacramento, the town we're in now, is an incredibly historic town. In fact, it is the oldest town in Uruguay. It was founded by the Portuguese in 1680, so it's over 300 years old, 350 years old more like, and it's the oldest town in the country. And one thing you really see about this town, one thing you can notice is that there's lots of different styles of architecture. And the reason for that is that Colonia was captured many times by different countries. So it was first founded by the Portuguese, but just 20 years later the Spanish captured the town, burnt it to the ground and claimed it for Spain. It was Spanish for 20 years before the Portuguese reclaimed the town for Portugal. 50 years after that, Spain took the town back, and after that Brazil took it. And after that, Uruguay took it. So it's been part of Portugal, Spain, Brazil, and now Uruguay. And you can really see it in the architecture. The lots of different historical houses from different eras. So this street I'm on at the moment is called Calle de los Suspiros, and I was speaking to a woman in a restaurant earlier called Paula, and she was telling me an interesting story about this street. The reason it's called Calle de los Suspiros, or the Street of the Whispers, that's what it would be in English, is because it used to be the red light district of Colonia. So when people used to walk down here back in the days of the Portuguese Empire, they used to hear whisperings coming from behind the doors, and that's because that's where the working girls, the prostitutes, used to have their business. Hola. Wow, so Uruguay is really quite expensive. Just having a look at the menu there, and some of the meals were costing 1,100 Uruguayan pesos, which I believe is about 20 pounds UK or 25 US dollars. So it's not a cheap country. Also, I realised that I really got ripped off in the exchange rate place. They were supposed to give me 400 Uruguayan pesos, and they only gave me 198. So they took a 50% commission. That is absolutely crazy. Not a good welcome to Uruguay, whoever set that shop up, basically giving tourists a really bad impression of the country immediately. But anyway, what can you do? They only took $5, so who cares? Okay guys, so I'm walking towards the bus station now. The bus station with the bus that's going to take me towards Montevideo, the capital of Uruguay. That's where I'll be staying tonight. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what it's like to cross from Argentina into Uruguay, and I hope you've enjoyed having a little look around Colonia de Sacramento as well. Yeah, I definitely have. So see you next time guys. Adios.